You can scan negatives with your phone and allegedly with the FilmLab app. Let's check it out. Hello, it's me. I'm Steven Allen. How are you doing today? Hit the subscribe button if you take photos and let me know if they're analog or digital. So there are different apps that you can use to scan your negatives. I have a bunch of negatives here. A bunch of these need to be scanned. I have a proper scanner. And it just takes so long to do the scans properly. So you can use a flatbed scanner. You can use a scanner that has it's made just for 35mm 120 film. You stick it in a little tray and push it into this machine. So what I want to use today is a scanner that you would use with your iPhone. Really, it's just your phone taking pictures of the negative.
Now, why did they invite Carolyn to join their group when Ginny wasn't welcome? Because she seems as interested in girls as in boys?
But anyway, I want to see what this looks like. There are a bunch of different apps that you can get for this, but this one is free. I have heard people talk about the FilmLab app. Actually, I was watching Analog Resurgence, and I think he mentioned this app. He mentioned some others. I thought it could be good for previewing negatives since I have so many. When I want to actually go through this and scan, maybe it'll make it easier to see what I want to start with. I do have other videos on this channel about apps, video apps, photo apps, so check that out. It's in the card, it's in the description. I have it in playlists. You know, you should not only subscribe to this channel, but also you should subscribe to my other channel because I have many videos on this channel, this channel, this experience, this thing on YouTube. So subscribe. So let's get this going. I'm gonna open this up, see what I have here. Now I do have some Caffeinol negatives that I could scan, but they're really dark. So I don't know if that will come through. Yeah, this is Ultramax 400. So let me set this down. So the way I'm going to do it is put it on this iPad, put it on a white background. So I have my iPad, I just got a random white photo off of the internet. I'm putting the negative on top. I'm hoping that will make this process a bit easier. Let's see if I can kind of wipe off the lens. It's not focusing. Okay, so we got that. Crop on. Okay, now that I'm cropping it, it looks better. So I have it in black and white mode. I'm just very confused about this app. I know it's not going to be perfect, obviously, because you're trying to scan with a phone, but let's see what we can do. This is what it looks like in black and white. This isn't color, original negative form. I think as black and white, it looks better than this color negative. It looks like I can tweak things a bit. Exposure. Somewhere I can do something with the contrast. And it looks like there's not a way of pulling in a photo. So I'm not able to take a picture with my regular just camera app and then throw it into that program. So why don't we move on and let's see if we can get anything out of a Caffeinol. Since this was having issues, I'm not very optimistic about getting anything out of a Caffeinol because these came out so dark. I'll do this middle one with these trees. Okay, so I got this Caffeinol image. Let me sit it here. As always, links to the things, products, and stuffs I mentioned in this video can be found in the description. So there you go, for you to check out, for you to look at and see. Merch. I have merch that you can get like this and like this. It's on my website, Prillen.com. It's on Amazon, it's on Etsy, it's on eBay, it's on Spring. It's available for you to get. So, order now. I would really appreciate it. Now we're gonna go for this middle image. Oh, this is coming out a lot better. And we're gonna call this black and white because that's what it is. I don't know what this reflection is that's coming through. Let me crop it. Color negative. There's no color in it because it's Caffeinol. This is actually pretty good for Caffeinol just because it was a color film, because this is Kodak 400 again, and I did Caffeinol so that it turns into black and white, and there's usually a lot of noise. And this is a really dark negative. You can see, like, you can't really see anything. I have to put it really close to the light. So it's pretty good that it came out with some type of image. As the positive version, you see like nothing. Let's move on to an actual black and white photo, and I think that might work better with this app. So here we go. We got some black and white 35mm films. So let's see what we can do. I think this is a horse, so I believe this is around Columbus Circle, near the Apple store. Yeah, I can see this very well just sitting on this iPad. It's black and white film. I feel like you can even maybe, well, I don't know if you can actually see anything there, but anyway. Check out my music. Fight fire with my heart, make me come apart. I need you out of my brain. Buy, play, stream. Hear it now. The issue for me is the focus. And I kind of wish it worked like a regular scanning app where once it locks on, it takes the photo for you. But it doesn't do that. So I think this one is the best thus far. We might get a better look with the Hasselblad 120 negatives just because they're bigger. This kind of seems like it's out of focus. Let me try scanning another one of these because I just think that my issue is the focus. I just don't know how far you're supposed to hold this. Maybe I'm holding it too close. Let's try that. This is a different photo. I think that's better, holding it further back, because I'm pretty sure these photos were in focus when I did them. And this is Ilford HP5 Plus. Okay, let's start with this. So this is 120, a much bigger negative. I want to try this, but this might be out of focus, whatever this photo is. And so since this is 120, it's a much bigger negative, so we have more room to play. If you made it to this part of the video, write the code word Xerox in the comments to let everyone know you are the GOAT. So what's on this? So this is Portrait 400, and this is color. I think I got it. And this looks good as black and white. Let's see what the color is like. Again, the color's off. I wonder if the color would be better if I used like Photoshop to invert it. At that point, it's not even worth it. It would just be better to do like a real scan. And then the last one, I think, why don't we try for that Caffeinol of the 120. You've seen this before if you've watched any of my videos. It's like, it's too dark, so it's not picking it up right. But anyway, we'll just try it, I guess. This is like good in a pinch. This is good to kind of like see what it looks like, but it just would be better to just get it scanned properly. And I think that you do need something like this. If there's a better process for using this FilmLab's app, let me know. But I'm using this as kind of like, you know, when you look at negatives, you have like this white background. Thought I could use this paper at first, but since it doesn't have any light coming from it, it's just reflecting light. It didn't work that well. But I want to know your experience with this app, other apps.
All right, Wally. On Saturday at 5 then. Bye.
Well, that phone call didn't go on for hours.
Anyway, I need to take more photos with this Hasselblad 500CN. Is it worth it? I mean, it's free, so it's worth it with that. Now, if this was paid, you had to pay like $10 for it. No. But especially if it were a subscription service, you had to pay $10 a week or a month. Absolutely not. But it's a good previewer. Not so great for color. I don't know if there's any phone app that's good for color, but it's pretty good for the black and white. And I'm really surprised that it was able to pull an image from the Caffeinol because those negatives are so dark. Are you team analog or digital? The plan is to post at these times on this channel
3 times a week, Monday and Thursday and Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And at these times on my other channel
2 times a week, Tuesday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll see. Again, we'll see. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up and do something to the bell. Tap it. So you can turn on this post notification so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Visit my website, Prillen.com, where you can see my art, my music, my store, my blog, my merch, my clothing, and all of that good stuff and more. And until next time, take a little time to make art and be brilliant. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. You know, there's so many apps for everything. I feel like at some point there'll be an app that can take a photo and then spit out a negative. And it's like, where did the negative come from? Like, that doesn't make sense logically, but I wouldn't be surprised.